most welcome to the page here on GBC News. This is where we do chit-chatting. This is where we get those who matter when it comes to sports development to really tell us what is up their sleeves, what is really happening when it comes to their industry. What exactly are they doing in their small corner that Ghanaians really must appreciate and also follow them. And today, the chapter on the page, it's on life-saving and diving. Yes, we're talking about the Ghana Life-Saving and Diving Association. Progress made so far. If you remember, a couple of months back, tracing it to 2018, they were in the studios to really tell us some of the things they intend doing to really help save lives, make swimming very, very enjoyable, make the coastal areas very, very enjoyable because, sincerely, if you look around us, we are in a landlocked country. So when you turn to the other way, the only way you can survive, if they lock all the borders and say Ghanaians are not going anywhere, is for you to swim through the ocean. And, and most of us, sincerely, we are not good at swimming. And they are here to tell us why we should really take them serious and what they are doing to really make sure that when it comes to water sports, when it comes to anything we do with swimming, they will come around and then help us. And so I have three gentlemen in the studio to really throw more light on the progress they've made so far when it comes to life-saving and diving in Ghana. Let me start from my extreme left because he is at home and I have a guest in the studio. So from my extreme left, there's no other person than the president of the Ghana Life-Saving and Diving Association, and is in the person of Chief Petty Officer David Kwesi Afazami. I get it right?
Yes, please.
Thank you very much. And then next to him, from my immediate left, it's no other person than an athlete, a total athlete, because he can ride, he can swim, he can run, he can even box. Abdul Rauf Zakaria is the coordinator for the Ghana Life-Saving and Diving Association. And then to my immediate left is our guest from Egypt. They hosted the AFCON. They didn't win. They are just like Ghana. They all exited at a certain stage with world best players, Mohamed Salah and stuff. But they didn't win. But today we aren't talking football. We are coming to talk about diving. So it's no other person than Mohamed Kotbi.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the gentleman here. It's very, very, very entertaining, and he will tell us more on what they really did, because he took Ghanaian officials through some course, internationally certified courses here, to really upgrade their knowledge on the sports they are in and what did they do. But let me give the platform to the president to really run us through. So far, when you talk about the Ghana Life-Saving and Diving Association, where have you come since your establishment and acceptance in Ghana?
I can say since last year that we came to this studio to talk about life-saving activities, there has been a vast improvement in our activities. We have a lot of international instructors now. Let's take it in the field of officiating, and then we have we just finished the international lifeguard instructors course, which some of the members will sail through safely. And I may say that life-saving in Ghana now, there has been improvement so far. There has been improvement so far, and there are a lot of room for improvement.
When we talk about life-saving, for the ordinary Ghanaian, we say life-saving, what comes into their mind? That somebody is drowning and they go and save the person?
Yes, that is what comes into individuals or ordinary person's mind, but that is not how it is.
Okay.
There has been a lot of things into it, which we need to learn. Because you cannot say somebody is drowning, which you yourself, you don't look at your safety first, and you go in to save the person's life, and you end up drowning with the person again. So that is what we are about, drowning prevention. So our main mandate is to prevent drowning. So in Ghana here, Ghana Life-Saving and Diving Association has the authority on drowning prevention. That is what we are doing.
And so far, you are telling us that your work so far has improved.
Sure, it has improved.
In terms of your presence, where do we see you? Is it only in Accra?
No, it's not only in Accra. We are all over. But you know, as the last time that I I spoke about life-saving activities in Ghana. You know, we are not supported by anybody. We are doing it individually, voluntarily. So the one that we think we can do, that's what we are doing now. But I may say, since we came to the studio last year, there has been some sort of improvement in our activities that we are doing across the country. Usually, let's take it for instance, about 3 weeks ago, we were in Atimpoku, when they are doing the International River Fest. We went there to provide voluntary services without even the host giving us anything. We accommodate ourselves, feed ourselves. They don't even know how we transport ourselves. We did it from our own pocket. We did our own contribution to that place. I think it was shown on one of your TV stations, yes.
And it was accident-free.
Okay. Now, let me come to you before I come to our guest here, Mohammed.
Okay.
Now, Ralph.
Yeah.
Since this establishment,
yeah,
what would you say has been the response rate? Because these days we see so many homes having pools, so many restaurants and hotels dotted all over. Everybody is having a pool here and there, so many water bodies dotted around us. How has the response rate been like? Do you constantly get calls from these people to really come and then help them, or it is just water and so people must swim?
Well, to be frank, I would say that on the part we have played is on the training of lifeguards to supervise these pools so that drowning is prevented. But looking at the bigger picture, we have made several attempts. For instance, we're targeting schools. And I would say on authority that I have personally, as a coordinator, distributed letters to schools
that have pools? Not
necessarily pools.
Okay.
Both schools that have pools and those that were without pools, just to give us an hour or 1 hour 30 minutes to educate the children on drowning prevention, so they can also share it to their parents, uncles, brothers and sisters who don't have that opportunity, so that everyone is safe. But trust me, it was only one school that responded.
Out of how many schools you went to?
I sent about 15 letters.
15 letters to
15 schools.
Different schools.
Different schools.
And one responded.
Only one.
But in Accra, we have more than 1,000
yes.
schools. So let's give them the benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
1 out of 15.
Yeah.
But it's a huge gap.
Yeah.
Wow, interesting. Okay. Mohammed, welcome to Ghana.
Thank you.
Share with us, so far, have you taken some of Kiliwili, Wachi, Banku, which of the delicacies?
First of all, I'm happy to be here in Ghana for the first time. No, not yet. Actually, I'm afraid to try anything here, the food locally, because it's very hot, very spicy, which is making my stomach most of the time no good. So just stick with the normal thing. But I promise the next time I will be ready for that.
Okay, good. We're talking about life-saving and diving. In Egypt, how big is this project or this concept? And coming to Ghana, how will you relate to it in terms of even the response from the participants to really understand the modern trends?
Actually, in Egypt, we have very different situation, because in Egypt we started this from several years ago, long time ago. So the diving regulations, the safety procedures for the lifeguards and number of lifeguards, no, it's very good in Egypt. Actually, it's not very good. I mean, not 100%, but we are aiming to be 100%. We have now we are using the ILS standard in the lifeguard life saving. Started several years ago. Now we have more than about 100 international instructor in life saving in Egypt, which more than enough, and we had more than that lifeguard. So in Egypt, no, it's because we have a lot of experience, a long experience. Okay, let us talk about Ghana now. I feel that Ghana, now you are in the right starting point. If we are talking about life saving, you have a long shores here. It is shame that you are not using this, and you are not entertaining yourself at Ghanaian people with this. But to use your beaches, you have to be first of all, you have to make all these precautions to prevent the drowning. And as I said, it's a good starting point. But you are now having international lifeguard instructors who they can teach more and more lifeguards and qualify the lifeguards who you have now in Ghana, bring them to the international level.
How crucial is this training and then this area of saving people who are closer to water, young boys and girls who really want to play any of the water sports? How crucial is this training you had with the Ghanaians to that growth?
Can you repeat again?
How crucial is life-saving and diving, this program you took them through, to the progress of life-saving and diving in Ghana in terms of the youth who love to really do the sports in the water area?
We were concerning this course about the life-saving first, lifeguarding first. So I took these instructors and then we started to practice about the ILS standards, which now they are now qualified enough. Now they are now, I can say, they are international lifeguard instructors. And we were discussing a lot of issues about how they can start the kind of activities where they can do it to promote the life saving in the right way and to prevent the drowning. I think they have now a good idea about a lot of things which they can start maybe from tomorrow. Already they started something before I came, but now they have the ILS, or the International Lifeguard Life Saving Federation pictures and rules and standards. Now they can use it to spread this. As Raouf said now, that it's really the first step you have to start with. They are the students, the school students, because if we are going to educate the students how they can deal with the water, how they can prevent, how they can personal survivor if some one of them just fall into water, how he can just keep himself flow and go to the safety. So this is the first start. Second thing that really I would like to send a message to all the authorities. Please help these people, I mean Galda, so to start these things, because really we're not. I noticed that I visited several hotels here, and all the swimming pools, they have instructors. They are teaching the people how they can swim, which is meaning that you, the Ghanaian people, you want to enjoy yourself with swimming, and that's a good. So now you have potential in the Ghanaian people to teach them and learn them how they can swim. So this is some things some steps you can start. Yeah.
Okay, let me come to David. David, you heard the swimming and lifeguard saving whatever you have in Ghana. All your rule is that you don't want people to drown again. So if somebody should die, even beside the water, it shouldn't be because the person drowned.
Yes.
That is what you really want to do.
Yes. Yeah.
But sincerely, how has the relationship been like since you guys took on this mantle of educating people with the especially the hotels? How is it like?
It has been a very big challenge to us. I can say on authority that even this year, on the 6th March, 4 of us, including myself, were at a beach just to prevent people not to drown, because every occasion, I stay in Toma. So usually I go to Sakumano Bridge with some of the local and with some of my naval chaps who were there preventing people who were attacked. Our vice president is supposed to come to this program because he was attacked and he had a fracture.
Yeah.
Attacked as in what? People want to die,
yes,
and you said they shouldn't die,
yes,
and they were attacking you.
We were attacked with macho men, over 150 people, and 4 of us. What can we do?
That's what I want to really understand.
The whole scenario is some ladies who are going to a place where there's rocks.
It's a danger zone.
Danger zone. So we are preventing them not to go there. So who are we to stop them?
Oh, okay.
Who are we to stop them? And we left them and we were going. Then they called their boyfriends that we are trying to harass them.
Oh, okay.
So quickly, if not by the grace of God that I called my military men to come, the patrol team to come, they would have killed us.
Wow.
Once we are trying to prevent people not to die. Okay. So it's something else. It's a big challenge to us because, to be frank, if not that we have a very good heart towards this thing, we would have stopped.
No, you see, at the end of the day, you won't be happy if you see somebody, let's say, during our holidays, you know the way we like to go to the beaches, and some even stay from morning till late in the night, 9 p.m., 10 p.m., people are at the beach. Sometimes I ask from the layman's point of view, what are you doing in the water at that particular time? Because there is no good lighting system there that you can see anything. So with these ones, if the hotels are not even accepting, then when you go to the beachfront, nobody will accept you, isn't it? So how are you mapping up strategy to really, let's look at the La Beach area where we see people going there. How do you do it? How do you tell people?
What we are doing is we will try to bring the law enforcement agency into action, which we have started already, because the laws are there. Nobody's above the law. The law says that when you have a pool or you have a resort that is close to a water body, you need to get a lifeguard. A lifeguard is who? Is somebody who has gone through some sort of training to save life. Not anybody at all that can save life. No. So far as they are not trying to obey us, the law is not our law. It's internationally laid down for us all to follow. And Ghana itself has its own laws that when you have a pool, you provide a safety officer or a lifeguard.
So in this case, our time is running, but in this case, what are you doing now? Because I sit, not all the hotels even...
Yes, we know it's the tourism authority that has much power on hotels.
Okay.
We have written to tourism authority more than 4 times, and I've been there myself more than 5 times to follow up. Anytime you go, the same thing. Anytime you go. The last letter that went to tourism was from ILS, which they copy me.
That's from the international.
From the International Lifesaving Federation. They send it to the HR that they should collaborate and affiliate with us to prevent drowning in Ghana. We have the mandate to prevent drowning. So if the tourism authority is not trying to cooperate with us, what can we do? We can only do little.
Okay, we will be checking out from the studio. So, Mohamed, as you live here, are you giving us an assurance that the participants are well equipped now?
Yeah, most of the participants, they are now good enough and more than good enough, really, to start this international life-saving training in Ghana.
Would you like to come back again?
I hope.
Okay. Ralph, we're checking out from the studio. Just a message, 30 seconds. Tell somebody something about life-saving, why they should take you guys serious.
Okay. I would say that water is not something you have the choice to deal with. About 70%, if not more, of the world is made up of water. So whether you like it or not, you will interact with water one way or the other. So it is better you learn the best ways to interact with those waters so that we don't lose a lot of lives.
Prezo, we're running out from the studio. So a message to Ghanaians.
Yes, I want to use this opportunity to tell my colleagues, lifesavers and divers, that please let us obey the rules and regulation. And also, especially the diving. There are a lot of foreigners in our country that are doing diving without passing through the appropriate channel. So I want them that anybody want to do diving in Ghana should pass through us or the Navy, so that we can see what they are doing, so that we can regulate them very well. We are here to work as a team. That is the message that I have for everybody.
Okay, thank you very much. And so wherever you are, if you are closer to water, make sure that you have a certified lifesaver or a guard there, so that at least should they unintentionally, something that will happen. I know people use so many things to do so many things, but I beg you, please get ready, because they are here for us. If you want their contacts, when you contact us, we'll get you to you so that you continue with the education. Remember, your life is so precious, and so you don't die in water, but you enjoy water. Thanks very much. That has been the page. The page will return same time tomorrow. Bye for now.